everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. New man looking so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Let's go.
Yo.
What up now?
What's goody, everybody? Get on up in here. You already know what time it is.
Still wearing
you
it.
already know what time it is, man. I got to get my camera right because today, it can't mess up today. Today's a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day.
Still wearing the stuff.
Man.
I just want y'all to know.
That's faithfulness, Sean. That's faithfulness. Man, get
Y'all
on up
that
in
thought
here, ladies
maybe.
and gentlemen. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. You know we're excited about today. Get on up in here.
Yeah.
You already know what time it is. You already know. I'm super excited to do this show with my boy Sean. Man, you guys are in for a treat today.
Oh yeah. Just wait and see.
Just wait and see, Sean. They're not ready.
Look, they're not ready for that. They're not ready. And I'm not ready for this. David, man.
I should start playing this every week. You're making noise.
Oh. Look at this. Right, Dalton? Oh.
Man, shout out to all of y'all getting up on here. Y'all already know what time it is. Come on, Sean, man. We got to start this show because I know they're excited like I'm excited.
Yo, let's do it.
All right, you already know what time it is. I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
The greatest show in Northern Virginia where we talk about sports and our favorite sport, which is football, baby.
You know what it is.
The land of the football, the Pigskins. Man, I am so excited for this week's episode, Sean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been waiting a long time for this. And ladies and gentlemen, I understand what you may be thinking. This man must be depressed. He must be going through things. Yes, I might be in pajamas underneath, but I got my Washington on top. Let's go. Hold up. Cameron. I'm a low-key Cowboys fan now. How about Cameron? What are you doing? Don't throw in the towel.
Oh, I love it.
No.
I love it. I
jumping off, man. I don't even know what's happening.
Oh, man. It is such a beautiful day, Sean. It's such a beautiful day. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Man, we're getting ready to kick this show off, man.
Yeah.
And you already know what time it is. You know we give birthday shout-outs. Sean, who we got for a special birthday today?
Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, the 16th, I don't know if y'all know, but the most amazing, loving, caring, patient, the best person in this entire universe, my mother, Cheryl Spencer, had her birthday. And I'm just so excited. I don't know about you, but I'm going to sit there and talk about my mama. Let's go. She gave me, my dad might have gave me my discipline. He gave me, my structure, creativity. My mom, you know where my love of football comes from? That's my mom. My mom is the one. Yes. My mom is the one. Yes. Since I was a kid, my mom was watching the Super Bowl. I was talking about January 31st, 1988. That was my mom that was sitting there with me when I was like 5 watching the Super Bowl. Yo, Mom, I love you like you wouldn't even believe. You don't even know. We got to hang out with her this weekend. Couldn't get the W for her, but we did get to hang out with her. No doubt.
Man, happy birthday, Mrs. Spencer, man. You are awesome. You are absolutely a gem in this world, and I'm so glad that you had a great birthday.
Oh yeah. Yo, one more person. I want to shout out my cousin Mertris. She had her birthday today. Got dolled up, is looking lovely. I hope you have the best birthday ever. Definitely can't wait to get back to New York and rap with y'all.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah. But did you have a birthday? Somebody had a birthday?
Absolutely. Hey, my nephew turned the big 10, the big 10
yeah.
today. Happy birthday, Corey. I am so proud of the person that you're becoming. And you're a little Cowboys fan, so you know that means even more to me.
What?
You know that means a little bit more to me, Sean. You know that means a lot.
God, this hurts. This hurts the heart.
Woo!
This hurts the heart.
All right, come on, man. Let's get on to this show, man.
Wait, real quick. Gotta shout out our man Tanner, man. Gotta throw prayers up to our man Tanner, man. If you know him, he follows this show religiously. Diehard Browns fan. And man, he's going through right now, man. Pneumonia in his left lung. He's got COVID. Just keep prayers up for him. He's going through, but he's by the grace of God, he's still moving and grooving.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean,
man. Thank God. And man, we are keeping you in our prayers, man.
Oh yeah. So yo, what's good? We about to get into it. Shout out to y'all. Nathan Snell saying what's good, y'all. What's good from Anthony Handy? Yeah, buddy. So, let's go ahead and get on into this, Janae. We already know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk Football. And we got to talk this sport that we love. And look, Janae, we got to start with, alone at the top. The only undefeated team in the league right now, the Arizona Cardinals, 6-0. Wow.
Sean.
What's that? Come on now.
Man.
This team is legit.
Man, they are legit. Now, I will say, come on now, the situation on the other side of the field wasn't the best.
You're right.
The best. But,
you're right. Chubb was out.
Take nothing away from them Cardinals, man. Kyler Murray's the man.
Yeah, he is. He really is, man. He's having an MVP season. Had another 229 and 4 touchdowns again. You know what? But you know what I really want to talk about, though? I want to talk about the fact that they have a running game, and it's not always it's nobody that you really think of. We know about Chase Edmonds, but this week, old Pittsburgh Steelers running back James Conner, 16 carries, 71
yards out there.
Like, I thought he was out of the league.
Man, what happened? Too, man. You don't even think about them not having those two dynamic backs.
Yeah.
And now that Hunt looks like he's out, they already had how can you get in this position when you're riding high? But the question is now, Sean, do you feel like the Cardinals are going to be exposed now that you got to fully rely on that man in the backfield?
Well, you know what? Listen, look. So the and shout out to him, Sydney, saying the Cardinals were missing their coach, their starting center, and Taylor Jones. Okay, Connor is a stud. Yep, we know if he could stay healthy, he got to stay healthy.
Absolutely.
But yes, they were missing a lot, and Kyler was still able to do it. The Browns, on the other hand, without that two-headed monster in the backfield, I don't think Baker can do that thing.
He's not built for it. The operation only works with the two-headed monster. If they take out the two-headed monster, like, come on now, David, can't believe the Cards were so dominant without their coach and coordinator. I mean, hey, they are a squad. You can't even be mad that the Cardinals are killing it. I mean, Murray, 20 for 30, you know what I'm saying? 229 yards, 4 touchdowns. I mean, what else could you ask the man to do?
Right.
I mean, Kyler Murray's he's a beast.
Yeah, he is. He's getting it done. And he got D-Hop. D-Hop had 2 receiving touchdowns. AJ Green and Christian Kirk both have receiving touchdowns. Look, they are the truth.
Everybody's eating. Everybody's eating.
Everybody. On the other hand, like David saying, so are the Browns still who we thought they were.
Now, hey, we have to see, because the thing is, we've been relying on the two-headed monster, and they have been dominated with their defense. So now, I just got to say this: if Baker Mayfield can step it up and do what he's supposed to do without those backs, I mean, hey, who's to say he can't? But this is the opportunity where you show the world that you deserve the check. Remember, he's still working for a paycheck. He's still trying to get that long-term deal.
Right.
So this is a prime opportunity for him to lose his backs and show the world that I'm still Baker Mayfield, and I can go out there and show him I don't have to have them. It's a plus to have them, but they need me. So this is the time where he shows it. If not, I don't know if he's going to be staying in Cleveland too much longer.
Look, they were already out to get him last year. So now that he has this, and we already know Hunt's going to be missing at least 3 weeks. We don't know how much time Chubb will be missing. Yep. So if he doesn't have them, we already know also about the OBJ relationship. Absolutely. Odell wants out. They're trying to trade him. Landry's not there. So look, you can't rely on Njoku and whoever else the backups are. Baker needs to do it. Ash says Baker is not good. Hey, we're going to find out right now. We're definitely going to find out.
This is the time. This is the time. Hey, but shout out to the Cardinals. One more shout out. The fact that AJ Green getting some touchdowns, man, it felt good. It shows you that, look, if you can get him on a good team with a good quarterback and somebody that's going to treat him right, AJ Green still got it. I don't want to hear nobody say he don't got it. That man still got it.
Oh yeah. And actually, real quick before we get off this, the Ertz just got traded from the Eagles to the Cardinals.
Wow.
The rich get richer. I mean,
man,
come on now.
If you guys didn't see that Thursday after they played the game against the Buccaneers, boom, Ertz gets traded. Yeah. Now the rules are you can't play with two teams. You can't get cut from one team after playing and then go play with the Cardinals or the next team. So he basically had to wait. So he had to be on like the practice squad, the squad that don't play this week. And then next week he's eligible to be on the field with a dynamic Cardinals. Shout out to Ertz.
Right. Shout out to him. He got to be loving life.
He's got to be loving life. Yep. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He's got to be loving life.
It's the truth. Absolutely. It's the truth. It's the truth. But look, I look, hey, so right now I think they're the best team in the NFC, maybe even the league. I know some people, this person over here would disagree with me, and so would our next guest. We got to move on to the teams, ladies and gentlemen. They're heating up. These teams are heating up. We got about, we got 6 teams on this list, but we're going to start with the one team. And I'm bringing in Pastor Anderson into the building because he needs to come back to the altar. Ha! Pastor Anderson. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Praise the Lord, saints. How you doing?
Hallelujah.
What's up, man?
Listen, before we get anything started, I would like to come to the altar and tell the saints that I'm sorry. Both of my hands are to the sky right now.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I backslid. I apologize to all. But it's looking like that Jeremy has returned back to the cathedral that they call AT&T. Listen. Pastor Jerry Jones. He called me last night.
Talk to him.
And he said, don't give up, son.
Good God.
There was a good singer by the name of Donnie McClurkin that says that we fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down, but got up. All right.
Got up.
And Janae, I would like to apologize to you for even leaving the church. Okay. I went out there and I tried Scientology and I didn't like it. So I had to come back to Jesus. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We want you back, just like any pastor would say. You are all welcome in this.
I felt that one right there.
You are all welcome.
I'm on the treadmill.
Everybody is welcome.
I
appreciate you.
I got a little beef right now. Why is this whole segment about any other team than the Cowboys right now? We need to understand certain things right now.
Wow.
Okay?
Ladies
Word on the streets. Even Tony Romo himself said, get your tickets ready for the Super Bowl. Listen.
Michael Irvin said it too. Michael Irvin said it too today.
What?
I'm just saying, bro.
Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, these Cowboys fans are jumping off. They're
No. The Patriots wasn't ready. No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo, real talk, man. Real talk. They looked so good yesterday, man. Look, yo.
Man.
We making history. We just doing things, man. Look, and the crazy part is Johnson still didn't get in part of the star ring yet. We still get a Super Bowl without him being in. That's what the curse was. Isn't that what the curse was? That's what the curse is, right?
Come on now.
I'm just saying.
Hey, come on now. Dak threw 36 out of 51, 445 yards, ladies and gentlemen, 3 touchdowns. If you want to tell me that my man isn't back, you need to check your eyeballs because my man is back.
I'm just saying he preached a good word yesterday. He preached a good word yesterday.
We fall down, but we get up. They try to take touchdowns from me. I can score touchdowns, and they say they can't see.
You saw that? I was like, yo, stop trying to play my man, bro.
This is game 2 that they taking touchdowns from my boy. But
you see how the devil tries to sneak in? You see how the devil be trying to sneak in? Right. The devil, aka them zebra stripes. Them zebra stripes be trying to sneak in.
I'm telling you. Even when we played bad, we didn't play the greatest game. We had 3 red zone trips with no points. I mean, in the first half, we struggled in the first half. But
I'm just letting you know,
typical game that the Cowboys would in the past mess up on. So I'm happy as all get out that now we have shown the world we're not that same team.
I'm just saying
that would just cop out at the end.
Wait, Janae, hold on.
Get the touchdown.
Hold on, Janae. Hold on. Somebody needs to go back down in that water one more time. That kicker better go down and get baptized one more time.
That's true.
He gotta get dropped one more time. I'm telling you.
We definitely need to be in the market for a kicker. I mean,
we can't be doing that. Somebody call Bailey for me, please. Bring him out. I need him back.
Bring back Dan Bailey.
Now look, Cam can kick. Cam kick?
You better call him up. Now look. Let's be honest right now. I love Dak. I love what he does. Everything. Zeke,
tread
Pollard,
softly on what you're about to say.
Listen. I think you're gonna agree with me. The real heart of this team right now wears a number 7 on defense, and that's that man Diggs. That's a bad man right there. I'll say that. An interception every game. He's a bad man.
He's proving some points right now. Okay. My fantasy's looking good right now. I've been winning a lot of money every Sunday. Just letting you know this. Okay. And I've been paying my tithes and offerings. Just letting you know this now.
Come on.
Hallelujah.
Hey,
come on with it.
I would have to differ with you on the greatest player right now, other than Dak Prescott, because we can all agree that Dak Prescott is the number 1 player on the team.
Yeah,
but I would say that boy CeeDee Lamb is something to talk about. He is a lights out. I mean, Cooper who?
So check me out. Listen, word on the streets is that y'all mentioned something about OBJ. Listen right now.
No.
I've been praying. The Saints have been playing. He needs somebody else to throw to. So listen, I'll pick him up.
What? OBJ to Dallas.
To our all-star squad, that would just be even more beautiful. That would be like getting Antonio Brown when you already have a stacked squad.
Not even.
Did the Buccaneers do that?
It's looking like the Lakers of the NFL right now. Listen, I'm just saying.
Come on now, hey.
I'm just saying.
And we missing Gallup. And we missing Lyle Collins.
So what's everybody's excuse? What is the excuse for everybody right now? I need to know something. The Giants, listen, the Giants and the Jets need to just merge together and make one team. How about that?
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
Because they suck too. Listen, and the only reason why we lost our first game of the season is because of our kicking. But just understand this: if we see Tampa Bay again, they've been exposed.
It's over. It's over.
All right, man. Hey, you got to get off here. I can't talk Dallas the whole daggone show.
Why not? Why not?
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. All right.
Hey, I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you.
I'm back, homie.
Back into the home.
I'm back.
Let's go.
My God, appreciate you, man. Let's go.
My man. Hey.
Yes.
But look, but seriously though, like Mac Jones, he played great. Yeah. I mean, he played great. The defense is still the defense. Like, I don't hear no noise about, oh, it's the Patriots and they rebuilding. They're not rebuilding that defense.
That defense is nice.
Their defense is stout. That was a tough defense.
And if you saw
in a row, we trying to go 1 yard.
Right.
1 yard.
If you had any question about that defense, you saw on that last touchdown attempt where Dak tried to go over, and that guy was smart enough to punch his hands.
Yep.
I mean, that's intelligent. That's a smart defensive play right there. So, yeah, that defense, look, I actually more believe in that team, the Patriots team. I honestly do. I understand it was a loss. They played good, and hey, look, they came up against a good team.
They've been in every game. I mean, Patriots have been in every game.
Right.
And let's not forget, they were just taking it to Tom Brady, the GOAT. They were literally a field goal away from winning against the GOAT.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking that they're on their way up. Their running back Harris did a great job. He got 100 yards with a touchdown.
Right.
I mean, it was a great game. I am happy about the outcome. I feel like we are now, Sean, on a whole nother territory, like a whole nother level, because the old Cowboys would have messed up this game and lost. But this new Cowboys, 5-1, baby. 5-1.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
we got to go. Hey,
we can talk about it all day.
I know it. Shout out to Delilah, man. That week 17 is a pre-playoff game. Really, the Cowboys, Cardinals.
You know I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
You know I can't wait.
That might be first place in the NFC right there.
That's gonna be the one, because you know we're gonna be fighting. I'm hoping the Cardinals lose one game.
Mm-hmm. We gonna see. All right, yo. So the next team we gotta go, and we're gonna stay in our division. Just like Jeremy alluded to, the Giants and the Jets might as well just merge a team, because the Giants are some garbage. They only put up 11 points in a loss to the daggone Rams, and the Rams keep moving on, man. Janae, I don't want to. I want to laugh at them, but at the same time, I feel bad for them because it's just a dumpster fire.
I mean, the boy Danny Dimes is back. 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
And a fumble.
Right. Just give it away.
My God. I mean, but you gotta give props to the Rams defense. I mean, 4 sacks, 3 interceptions. What a beautiful defensive game. I in my fantasy, I'm like, Ravens got 10 points. I'm good. I'm looking at the damn Rams defense just climbing.
Right.
I think they finished off with like 17 points for the defense.
Right. Garbage.
They killed them.
I'm telling you, man. Yo, the Rams, Stafford, 251 yards, 4 touchdowns again. Cooper Kupp, 9 catches, had 130 yards and 2 TDs.
2 touchdowns.
That combination right now is elite. That is next level right now.
Stout.
They're on a different wave.
Not Danny Dimes, it's Danny Pennies now, man.
It's Danny No Change. That's what it is right now.
No change.
He ain't doing nothing, man. He ain't doing nothing, man. Hey, but look, they have a complete offense. You know, we all know about the defense. We all know about Aaron Donald. We all know about Ramsey. But they have an offense. You have a quarterback that's legit. Yes. You have a running game in Henderson get 78 yards in his touchdown.
Yes.
Hey, Cooper Kupp, you know what I mean? And, hey, right, shout out to Ash. Woods is great. And Cooper Kupp has been dominating so much. Woods has been sitting here complaining like, I need to get more into the offense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, they're eating. They're winning.
They're just like the Cowboys. You have nothing to complain about when everybody's eating and you winning.
Exactly.
You can't complain. I mean, you could start, whining and talk about the ball, but if you got W's, there's nothing for you to be whining about. It's a team game, and the team is winning. Hey, but if we get on to this next team, Sean, next team that we got that are coming in hot. The Bucks,
they doing it.
The Bucks beat the Eagles. Oh my gosh, the Eagles tried to come back and win. A little too late.
Philly.
The Buccaneers come on, man. Tom Brady with 2 touchdowns, 297 yards. I mean, my God. I just don't understand. Antonio Brown looking like he never left the game.
Right.
He never left this game of football, y'all, because Antonio Brown's eating.
Look, he looking at the Steelers like,
Come on.
Like, you missing me yet?
Leonard Fournette finally getting his thing back. I mean, we all remember 2020 Leonard Fournette where it was looking a little shaky.
Right.
Ain't like that this year. 2 touchdowns, 81 yards, just, man, dominating the ball.
He's dominating.
They are good.
They have weapons at every single level. OJ Howard scored a touchdown this week. You know what I mean? We haven't heard about him since he's been hurt and everything. like this team they're still top tier. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I definitely get what you guys are saying. That first week, you guys got the blueprint, but Tom Brady is still one of those guys that it's just like he just seems to just figure out each week what it has to do, and each game is different. Each game is something new he has to do, and somebody else might score, somebody random you never heard of, or he'll go to his studs. I mean, in New England, did he ever have? I mean, Gronk was a stud, but did he ever really have studs like this? AB, Mike Evans, Godwin. Oh, I mean, Fournette.
No,
this man's eating.
But the thing is, I think okay. So say like a team like Dallas.
Yeah,
it's just gonna have to play out to the very last minute.
Yep.
And now Dallas knows we never gonna leave a minute and 20 seconds to Tom Brady.
Right.
We're gonna have to just take a knee until there's no more time left that we can use
and hold it. Right.
And hold the ball. Get to the 1 yard line and stay there for 4 downs until you can kick the field goal on the 4th down. But yeah, I mean, they're just dominant. I mean, the Eagles, man, what can you say about the damn Eagles? The Eagles are just getting blown out, dog.
They doing it. Look, at the end of the day, I still got to shout out my man Jalen Hurts. 3 total touchdowns, man. 115 in the air, 44 on the ground with 2 rushing touchdowns. He's doing it, but like we mentioned,
too late. He proved
it is.
It is. Do it at the end. You can't do it that late.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And like we mentioned earlier, Zach Ertz got traded after the game. Goddard's hurt. Their other tight end. He's losing all his weapons. Yeah. You know what I mean? I shout out to the Heisman Trophy winner, Devonta Smith, trying to do whatever he can. But this team is kind of who we thought they were at the beginning of the year. You're right. And that's what it's looking like.
You're right.
You know?
You're right.
So, let's go ahead. Let's move on. I can't talk about the garbage Eagles anymore, man.
Let's do it. All right. Who we got next?
Yo, in what most likely was probably the most shocking game of the weekend, the Ravens absolutely destroyed the Chargers. What? Are the Ravens that good, or the Chargers? I don't know how to look at this game.
I'm trying to figure it out my damn self. I'm like, wait, what happened when we thought that the Chargers? I mean, I don't know if we're wrong, but didn't we not think that the Chargers and Herbert were on a roll?
Yeah.
The Ravens came out and stomped.
Yeah.
Foot on the gas and did not let up. Yep. I mean, the Ravens have faced so much adversity, like with players going out and injuries on top of injuries. They are the true version of next man up. I mean, they are the true version of next man up.
I mean, 3 running backs scored, and oddly enough, none of them was Lamar Jackson. You had Devonta Freeman, who we used to play with. You remember the Falcons, the 49ers. Yep. You had Latavius Murray, who played with the Saints in Minnesota. And then you had Le'Veon Bell, who played with this team. Like, you have all these other guys, these guys that are coming onto their team, they're scoring. But I think the true story of that was the defense. That D had 2 sacks, had the interception, but held Justin Herbert down. They held him under 200 passing yards.
I mean, come on, man. They dominated 34 points. I mean, come on. And then Andrews, I mean, is he ever going to slow down? Mark Andrews is a beast. That is the tight end of all tight ends. I mean, golly, the man is a monster. And the thing about it is Freeman and Bell got on the squad a week before the season started.
Right.
1 week before the season started. They just lost all their players. They lost Dobbins. They lost everybody. And the thing is, Freeman and Bell come in and they start cooking. They start eating.
Yep.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. I'm happy for Lamar. I'm so happy. And the thing is, I think this moment, last week, you beat him with your legs. This week, you beat him with your arm. It's like you never know what you're going to get from this guy. And you think that we're going to make him pass the ball. And then you make him pass the ball and he eats your butt up.
There it is. And I think that's what we need to stop doing. We need to stop sitting here and saying this man does not have an arm. He had a cannon at Louisville in college. He has a cannon now. You could if you want to stop the box, put 8, 9 in the box. That's fine. He will torch you for 300-400 yards passing. Boom. He's proven to do it. So, you could call him a running back if you want to, trying to be sly and slick and joke around, but then he's going to torch you in the air. Okay?
You know it.
That's just what it is. That's what it is. So, hey, there we go. Look at Ash. Look at Ash. Hold up. Lamar ain't. Man, get out of here, Ash.
hey, you can't hate on the man.
Don't hate on him.
W's. He getting them W's.
Hey, I would like Lamar. Let's go there. Let's go. Hey, we got to move on. Yo, Aaron Rodgers. It was a discount double check. Okay? It was the AR.
Came back and act like he owned the Bears like he's always done. He said there was a woman in the audience and all he could see was an old lady flicking him off. And he was just like, I own you. There's video footage of him saying, I own y'all. I own a discount double check. Man, he said,
I still own you. That's crazy.
Sean, I mean, if we didn't think that Aaron Jones was going to come with it, Aaron Jones came with it. Yep. I don't understand. I just, man. You got Aaron Rodgers running touchdowns, man.
Right. Aaron Rodgers, he taking over. And there's certain teams that you just, and I'm sorry, Delilah. I'm sorry, Nick. I know y'all love your guys. But there are certain teams that quarterbacks, they just have it over them. Okay. And Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he has that.
He's got your number. He's got your number, and he ain't never letting it go.
I'm sorry. I can't. I want to think otherwise, but until they prove me wrong, Aaron Rodgers still got your number. That's just what it is.
I'm sorry. And the Packers defense, 4 sacks. I mean, are you guys trying to keep Fields? Are y'all trying to keep him healthy? Because man, that line, I mean, it was like little bowling pins. Boom,
right.
Boom. Every time I just heard when you roll the ball and it's a strike, that's how all of the linemen look. Boom, just falling over.
And he needs help, man. I got to shout out Herbert. I got to shout out Virginia Tech alumni. 19 carries for 97 yards and a touchdown in the absence of, the Tariq Cohens and Montgomery and Damian Williams.
Yes.
So he was able to do that.
In a running back situation. They are.
Yes, they definitely are. So we're going to have to see if that changes up. But, I mean, again, it's a divisional game. But right now, hey, the Packers got the North. They absolutely got the North.
But as you're seeing Fields, are you getting more comfy with Fields being the guy? Is he the guy?
I think he's more the guy than Dalton. I'll say that. I think he's got some learning to do, and I think if they allow him to learn and get with it, I think he'll eventually get to what he'll eventually become a quarterback that you can rely on. I think the problem there is Nagy, the coach, and the front office and all that stuff. So until they get rid of that, I think he's going to have some issues there. But I definitely want to root for him. Hey, I got to shout out these people in the comments going back and forth, referencing a topic from way years back. Dez caught it against the Packers.
Dez did catch it, Ash. Dez did catch it.
He did not complete the catch
because I still cry at night from it.
He did not complete the catch. That's all I know.
Oh, here we go. And that's crazy. We were doing the show then, man. Crazy.
We were. Right.
Man. Okay, so we got to move on to the next team because I don't want to talk about the Ash because I really feel a tear coming down. All right, we got this team that's showing off. I mean, the world did not expect this team to be where they are, but this team is 4-2, and they are looking very true. The Bengals are showing off, and they crushed the Lions. I mean, the Lions scored 11 points, 34-11. Joe Burrow, 3 touchdowns all over the Lions. It's like, dang, it's like you ever seen something really sad? A whole bunch of dead lions. That's what I saw on the field. Just a whole bunch of a dead pack of lions. Sean, what in the world was that?
My baby's not here, so I can talk about him. Janae, it's depressing. She can't watch the games. They are awful. The coach don't know what to do. And now the coach is calling out Goff and saying Goff needs to be more hyped up.
Can you believe that?
Oh, come on, Lions. Come on, guys. You got to do something. I don't see any hope, honestly. I don't see anything, man. They had respect for no
coach that's gonna put their player out like that. I ain't got no respect for that.
No,
like come on, you called a bad game. They can't do what they can do. I mean, just think. Matt Stafford was on the squad last year, couldn't do crap. You think that Goff is gonna get there and do what? Do what?
Right.
You ain't fixed the problem.
Right. 0-17 conversation time.
It feels like it. It feels like
I don't see a victory.
if the Lions was going to win the game, I felt like this was their opportunity.
Yep.
I just think it's Detroit. Poor Detroit. You're right, Ash.
Absolutely.
It's just beating that jinx franchise, like somebody else I know, that just ain't going to be able to get you over the hump. It's just not going to be able to get you over the hump. I just think the Lions had an opportunity.
They're not doing it.
But, I mean, come on. Mixon, killing it, 94 yards. Come on.
Wow. Hey, look, quick question. What will happen first in Detroit? 0-17 record or Campbell gets fired? I think Campbell's going to be out. I
think absolutely, especially if you keep putting down a quarterback that we just invested in.
Right.
Come on now. What sense does that make? You put more pressure on your quarterback. What is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do?
Right. You can't do anything. You can't do anything.
What?
Right. You give him nothing. All his guys are left. Marvin Jones Jr. is dominating over at Jacksonville. You know what I mean? You take away his weapons. What do you I appreciate that, Dave.
Nothing.
Appreciate poor Detroit. No, poor Cat. I appreciate that, Dave. I know she appreciates that.
All right, Sean, who we got next? Because you already know I'm excited about this next.
Oh, my goodness. So we got to shout out tonight's game coming up. The Buffalo Bills, Janae's Buffalo Bills are going. They're playing King Henry and the Tennessee Titans and what could be a playoff type matchup. I am eager to see if the Bills keep rolling or can King Henry knock them off the train. What do you think, Janae?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty much sold on that daggone MVP, Josh Allen. Man, I'm telling you tonight it's going to be a night where with the Bills defense, I feel like it's almost going to be a shutout. Now, they may score, but Tennessee is not going to be looking the way Tennessee would normally look. I'm telling you, it's going to be a shutdown situation. Derrick Henry is not going to be running. Josh Allen throwing 4 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about, Dalton. That's what I'm talking about. Josh is about to eat him up tonight. I'm predicting it. I'm saying the score is going to be 35-10.
Wow.
Shut up.
I you know what? I'm not going to tell you my pick right now because I think King Henry is going to eat tonight. I think the Bills are going to have a little hiccup, but we'll discuss that a little bit later, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fine.
Yo, let's not forget that King Henry got that stiff arm on Norman last year. It just threw him. So we might see a little bit of that tonight.
He did.
So
don't rub it in. Don't rub it in.
So we got let me see. Wait, we got one more. Dalton said I like 35, but I give the Titans 21.
Okay, I like it.
I see that.
Hey, going for the Billy.
Okay, we'll see it. All right, So hey, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to a list that my team was on last week. And we'll talk about my team later. They are not on this list. Middle of the road teams.
Although we've come to the middle of the road, and you're gonna continue to lose. Man, let's go, man. We got those Vikings and the Panthers in overtime, Sean. What the heck? That game was crazy. Just when you thought the Vikings was going to win it, Panthers came back on them, tied it up, and they went into overtime, and that was all she wrote. It looked like the Vikings came to play. Thielen and Cousins said that they're not coming to play with y'all in overtime, and they just went in and just did their thing. I mean, come on now, Sean. Cousins looking like he's feeling at home. Golly, looking good, feeling at home.
I got to shout out the captain. I have to shout him out. He lit it up, okay? 373 and 3 TDs. I got to shout him out. But listen, as a once member of the Kirk Cousins, I like that fan club, I'm not going to sit here and overlook the fact that he has Dalvin Cook with 29 carries, 140 yards, and a touchdown in the backfield. That he's throwing to Thielen, who had 11 catches, and Justin Jefferson, who had another 8 catches. Okay, look, he's got a stud team around him, all right? Kirk don't got to do that much.
You hating on who he got to get the ball to?
Yes, I'm hating on Kirk.
Gave him some options to throw the ball to.
We did, and then we took him away from him. That's what we do, all right? We want to make it harder for our quarterback to see if he can survive.
Hey, but the cool thing is, what are we saying about the Panthers? I mean, apparently they had a top 3, top 4, top 5 defense, and we're seeing these teams get past them. I mean, are the Panthers legit or what? When they were 2-0, we were like, oh, this is it. Now they're 3-3, looking pretty much average. Are they a team that we're willing to say that's going to go over the edge or what?
And that's the question I think we have is that, with the Panthers, it's kind of like the Broncos. They started off 2-0, 3-0, but they haven't beat anybody. So now you're sitting here saying, all right, well, now they're playing competition and they're losing. How good are these guys really? You remember, going into the game, the Panthers played you. What do they have? The number 1 ranked defense?
Yep, you're right.
And now, what do they have? So I got to shout out Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, in the absence of Christian McCaffrey, Sam Darnold has been dominating in the run game. He has been absolutely dominating. 48 yards on the ground to accompany his 207 in the air. I'm telling you this right now. Sam Darnold is having a resurgence this year. But again, it's the same thing we talk about Kirk Cousins. If you have talent around you, you can do that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You can actually do something decent. So,
but they're gonna have to pull out some W's. They haven't won in 2 weeks now, so they got to pull out some W's if they want to be able to be considered in the conversation of even getting to the playoffs.
Right. So,
amazing what happens when you get away from Adam Gase. Hey, exactly.
Tell him. Be honest with him. I mean, make it plain. That guy, it's a shame. But look, check it out. Janae, we got to move on, and we got to move on to your team. The Raiders. Middle of the road, but they are 4-2.
They did it. Oh, man, I don't know one person that thought the Raiders were going to come out and win, but they beat the Broncos 34-24. They not only beat the Broncos, but they beat the brakes off of them. They couldn't even take their foot off the gas. They just, come on, Carr, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ruggs, come on now. Come on now, get 97 yards and a touchdown. And Drake, when you feel like you don't know what Drake is going to do, he gets that TD for you, man. And I'm excited for the team.
They're doing some things. And you know what? I like you. I'm excited for them too, because we all know what happened off the field. We all know, you know what I mean, that the Gruden stuff, and he took himself out of the situation. So you didn't know how they were going to respond, but they had a much-needed divisional game.
Yes.
They got the W.
Yes.
And like you said, Ruggs, Drake, he had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. They played. And, I got to shout out that Raiders defense. Janae, that defense looked like that old Raiders defense.
They did.
You know what I mean?
Good.
5 sacks, 3 interceptions.
5 sacks.
Come on now.
Look, they didn't come to play that game. You know what? I think that defensive line, they said we're gonna stand up for our boy. Yep. I think that, I think this team came together in a way that they needed to come together. They put all the noise that's happening on the outskirts and focused on getting this W. And they got it.
Yeah. And they needed it. And they needed it too. Because like I said, we'll talk about this team later. The Chiefs are definitely got another W. I'm not gonna tell you who against, but they moved up. They're moving up. And then when you see the Chargers lost, so now you got that first place tie at 4-2, and now things are a little bit different.
Absolutely. So the Raiders ain't out of this thing. They're not out of this thing.
Exactly. Yo, Janae, we have to move on. Because another team that was struggling got a W. The Pittsburgh Steelers got the W, beat Seattle in overtime.
What a game.
Needed that.
Where you thought that the Seahawks without Wilson are actually doing pretty damn good.
Right.
They were keeping up with the Steelers. And Geno Smith, Geno pulls the typical Geno.
Hey, Geno does what Geno does.
And the ball ends up on the ground, man. But this shout out to the Steelers, man.
I got to shout out.
That defense won it for them in the end, and they pulled it out. They got the W in overtime.
Hold up. David Ferguson's in the building, said, watch your mouth. Go Steelers.
Hey, David, don't get mad at me. It seems like you were supporting another team this week. It seems like you were supporting another team. I know your heart was in the Steelers stadium, but you were in another stadium this week that you got to witness a massacre as well.
Right. Oh, well, we don't need to talk about that yet. Hey, yo, but wait, Janae, I got to bring in, ladies and gentlemen, if you saw last week, I brought in our junior reporter and Pittsburgh Steelers insider, Dylan Walsh. I'm going to bring him back on so we can ask him about the game, his points, what he thinks. Dylan, what's up, man?
Dylan!
How you doing, man?
I just want to say, Des did catch it. As a diehard Packers fan, Des did catch it. I still don't know what's going on.
Dylan, you became a favorite person just like that.
All right, hey, Dylan, you're gonna have to leave. We're gonna take you out the show now. Yo, Dylan, man, so you saw the game, 23-20. They got the W in overtime, but that defense looked alive, man. Talk to me. How do you feel about it?
TJ Watt pretty much carried the defense again. 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss, the forced fumble.
Yeah, absolutely. And your quarterback didn't look that bad. I gotta talk about
Seahawks defense. Is what we were going with. But Najee was good. We force-fed Najee finally. 24 carries, over 100 scrimmage yards. I think 127.
Okay.
See, that's going to be huge for you guys. I like that you're running it through Najee Harris, but you know what's good, though? It's not just the running game. He's also a really good out the backfield receiver.
Yeah, caught the touchdown. He had 5 catches. He had one game 3 weeks ago where he had 14 catches.
Woo!
It was insane.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let me be honest with me. Y'all think y'all getting ready to start making some noise, or you just think it's going to just...
There's no way we make the playoffs.
Ooh,
really, really hard schedule.
Honesty, I like that.
You heard it here first from a fan.
I like the honesty.
We have a super hard schedule coming up against let's see, we have the Vikings still to play. Bears haven't looked that bad. We get the Lions, luckily. Still got to play the top teams.
Okay,
man, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. I am wishing you guys some serious luck. Yes. Hey, so tell me who's your favorite player on the Steelers?
Deontay Johnson.
Okay.
Probably right now because he's on my fantasy team. So.
Well, yeah, that helps. That helps.
Okay, hey, either Claypool or Deontay Johnson will get 1,000 yards. Somebody is saying, "Wow!"
I like that.
Yeah,
that's a Brandon Gardner. No, look, I got
Juju out.
Right,
yeah, especially with Juju out.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna get a lot more touches. Now, look, I got to shout out. Shout out one of my guys, Sidney Swinton, because he brought my attention. He's a diehard Steelers fan too. Your tight end, Pat Freiermuth. What do you think about him?
I'm mixed feelings about him. He's really, really good, but we should not have drafted him second round when we had more pressing needs than tight end. So I always debate about him because he is really good. Yeah. He's probably our future at the tight end position, our new Heath Miller.
But you just felt like you didn't really need him right then.
Yeah, we need an offensive tackle more probably, or any O lineman to be in general.
Yeah.
I think
I like how you keep it honest. I like how you keep it honest.
O-line is definitely where you need help. Oh man! All right, man. So hey, actually, who y'all got next week?
Bye week.
Yeah, bye week. Okay, get refreshed.
They get to rest with the rest of the greats.
The Packers.
They get to rest with the rest of the greats this weekend.
Oh wait! Oh, get out of here! Nobody's talking about the Cowboys anymore. We already talked about them. So wait, say that again. You said you get to root for who?
Well, I've been a Packers fan since I was 2 years old because my parents tried to make me a Steelers fan. I went no. I picked the team they lost to in the Super Bowl. So I've been a Packers fan.
Go!
He's a man.
I get to watch the game this week. So they play Washington.
Yes. Oh. Do we have to talk about that
game?
Do we? Oh, we have to. Okay, yeah, you really do got to go now, man. All right. Yo, I love it. Hey, thank you so much for coming on the show. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be coming in. Now I know you're a Packers fan. We'll bring you in on more things having to do with Aaron Rodgers and Packers talk. All right, Mr. Jeopardy.
Absolutely, yeah. Man. We enjoy you being on the show. Man, look for him next week, man, because we definitely got to have you back.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. All right, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
See ya.
See ya.
Yes, sir.
Man, that kid's awesome, man. That kid is awesome.
So, hey, I appreciate him being on here. Good. But what he did allude to his team, the Packers, and the matchup they have coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to move on to another segment of the show. And Janae, I got something I think you're gonna like.
Ooh.
Where am I? What is this place? Oh my goodness. What? Mission Impossible? The Jets and the Giants? Jacksonville? The Falcons? No. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Miami? Houston? No. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, Detroit. Thank God I'm not Detroit. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Seattle? They're good. Russell will be back. Philly? No. What? One more. Who? Hey. Washington football? No!
Oh, that was beautiful, Sean. That was beautiful. Man, we have invited somebody else to the Mission Impossible list. Man, that was absolutely beautiful. We've added some teams on the Mission Impossible.
Yes,
Sean,
yes, we have.
Go ahead and talk about the very first team that we
am ready to accept it. My Washington football team has entered the Mission Impossible list with 2 wins and 4 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, I came on this very show a week ago, and I said they were going to do the unthinkable. They were going to crush the Chiefs. We didn't crush the Chiefs, ladies and gentlemen. We lost at home 31-13. Mahomes put up 397 yards, not 400, so we can be happy about that. Kelsey, eight catches, 99 yards, not 100, so we can be happy about that. Kelsey had Hill had 9 catches for 76 yards and a touchdown. He didn't have 10 catches. Again, these are things we can build on.
I
these
like
things.
how you think positive. But Sean,
outside of that,
they gave you so many opportunities to get in the game. I know up to halftime, you were feeling pretty damn confident that you guys were in this game.
I was feeling great. Even up to the point it was 24-13, I was like, it's still possible. I gotta believe.
Is Heineke that guy, Sean? Is Heineke your guy?
Listen.
You've seen him now. This is 6 games in.
Listen.
Is this your guy?
Listen, I'm not gonna shoot my guy down. Heineke, he does what he does. Like, he's a gunslinger. He's a unpolished, just wild man. He keeps us in some games and he takes us out of some games. You know, we got to get our running game ain't really doing it. Heineke's still unproven. We need a solid number 1. That's the fact. Let's just go ahead. Let's just say it. Let's do that. We need a solid number 1.
No. When you came into the season, Fitzmagic gonna bring some magic to Washington. Then Magic goes down. Then we got Heineke. And now
goodness.
what are we saying? Heineke isn't nothing but a Heineken. That's it.
Look.
That's it.
Look, wow. Wait, hold up. Anthony, Cole Brennan 2.0? No. R.I.P. Cole, man, but no.
There we
Get
go,
out of
Anthony.
here.
There
Get
we
out
go.
of here. Yo,
Oh,
shout out to Brandon. He said Heineke is still good and we can build around. Look, I agree that he has talent. I agree he's good. Right now, the team that we have, we need more of a leader.
You don't
We need
think
one of
there
those
was
guys.
a reason why he was sitting in math class when you called him? I'm asking you a question. I mean, because since we're just going out there getting, let's try Chick-fil-A. Because I feel like everything in Chick-fil-A is good, and the employees, they must be a star in Chick-fil-A right now that you guys can pick up,
Janae,
and put on the squad.
Ain't no other way. There ain't nowhere else to go.
You better call Cam Newton. You gotta call him. You gotta call. Hey, I don't think Heineke's your guy. I know that you guys like him. I know that he has flashes of good plays. But if the Cowboys, I'm sorry, are going to continue to go up their trend, the Eagles have something in Jalen Hurts. Once they figure it out, they'll go on their trend. If the Washington wants to keep up, they're gonna have to do something.
We're going to have to. David said, Ferg said, being at the game yesterday, it felt like the home team fans were stuck in get out. The mugs were giving the silent handshakes and nods. Blink twice if you need us. Yeah.
It was bad. And now we've proven it's not just Sean being at the home games. So,
right. I didn't go to this one.
If you didn't go to this one and they still took it out, man, Sean, you got to get yourself comfortable in this Mission Impossible. I feel like you guys, what's going on with your defense?
Hey, Chase Young got a sack this week. Shout out to Chase Young, man.
Shout out to the defensive player of the year last year who can't even find this year. Sean.
Look. I admitted we're on this list. I can't take any more of this. I saw the game. All right. I saw the daggone game. I got to deal with you and David and Jeremy and Jay and all these people, your Cowboys. I can't do it. Okay.
Okay. We can move on to a lighter team that's got less wins, but just shocked the world. This team has not won a game.
Actually, real quick. Real quick. No, I didn't mean to disrespect you, but I did want to bring this up. I like what he said. Can we talk about how Patrick Mahomes' brother was disrespectful dancing on Sean Taylor's number? Yes. I thought that was ridiculous. But first, before that, though, we knew about all the emails and all that stuff that just came out recently about Gruden and everything and how it was emailed back and forth to the Washington football team. Why are you making this week the retirement of Sean Taylor? Why would you do that?
A dead player who gave a lot to the game.
Why would you do that in this? And I hate that because it's just like everything else. They're trying to do something to hide something else. It's like, y'all kidding me right now? You know what I mean? And then now your homeboy want to dance on the logo that was fenced off. It was gated off. And he's dancing, doing all this on the thing. Yo, man, get out of here. That was
he looks bad. I mean, it's not the first time his brother just looks bad. I mean, Mahomes' brother poured a soda on this lady last week or the week before. Mean, he's just doing stupid things. Mahomes is going to have to check his brother and be like, look, calm that down. Don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, because Washington. Look, one thing Washington fans are real crazy about is that 2-1.
Sean Taylor, baby. You better believe
you disrespect him. You burn his stuff, or you mess with that. It's like burning the American flag for some people. They get real serious about that.
You better believe it.
You get real serious. But yeah, go ahead, and go on to the next one.
I know, because that got me all fired up too. But yeah, we got a team that hasn't won one game in the last 17 games, Sean. Not one game.
Not one.
And you know what that team did this week? They got their first
W. They got the dub.
Let's go. Jaguars. It must be that you need to be in a whole nother country,
London,
to be able to get a W. And it's so sad that you got your first win out of all these wins, and your fans weren't even there to get it. They weren't even there to experience it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Congratulations, Jacksonville Jaguars. You have dug yourself out of a slump of 17 games and got a W. Sean, they didn't look that bad.
No, they really didn't. Hey, they moved the ball. Their defense was looking kind of fresh. They did what they needed to do, but at the same time, this is not the Miami team that we were liking from a year ago.
No, it's not.
This is a terrible Miami team, even with Tua back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're still depleted. The defense is okay. They're not the best, but they're okay. But I'm proud of the Jacksonville Jaguars because they stuck it out. They wanted to win the game. They kicked the field goal to win the game, and they got the job done. They got a W. Urban Meyer got his first W as a Jacksonville head coach.
Oh yeah. Now this game, it was funny because it was kind of like a old college rivalry. You had Lawrence from Clemson going against Tua from Alabama, Jalen Waddle, over at Miami, he was playing in Alabama, you know what I mean? And they're having their connection, man. So it was really, it was actually kind of a solid game to watch back and forth. But it was kind of like who's gonna be the worst? Who's gonna try to fall out of this game? Because both those teams were not trying to really win it.
Well, tell you, look, they got a W, man. They got a W. Shout out to man.
Yeah.
The number 1 draft pick got his first W, man. I bet
did.
you. Forget Jags. My guy Marvin Jones balled out for my penny. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But you can't take it away from the Jaguars, man. They got the job done. Shout out to the Jaguars, but you're still on the Mission Impossible because you ain't going nowhere from here. But you got your first W, so you can say that you got a little dust off that shoulder. Sean, who else you got?
So, hey, in a game that I guarantee almost nobody watched unless it had fantasy implications, the Indianapolis Colts demolish the hapless Houston Texans 31-3. And your boy Jonathan Taylor, Janae, 14 carries, $145, 2 TDs. This man dominated. Did you see that one run? He broke out.
It
took it like 90 yards.
That was probably the best play of the weekend.
Yeah. Man, I'm like, dang, man.
That boy, Jonathan Taylor's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Only on his second year, ladies and gentlemen. Only on his second year had those two touchdowns, 145 yards. My God. T.Y. Hilton looking like T.Y. Hilton. I mean,
he's back. He's back. He was finally activated off the injury list. So this was his first game back and getting those 4 catches for 80 yards. Hey, T.Y., if he can get healthy, man,
he could be a problem, but you know what? I'm happy for Wentz.
Do we think maybe they can get off this list?
No, don't get too excited. No, hell no.
Wentz, Jonathan Taylor.
I gotta see more than the Texans. I gotta see more than the Texans, man.
Man, I want to believe in them. I absolutely want to believe in them, but yeah, they should have done this. The Texans are garbage. The Colts definitely should have destroyed them. Wentz looked decent. I got to shout out Brandon Cooks on. Wasn't he on your fantasy team?
Yes.
Brandon Cooks on for Houston, 9 catches for 89 yards. Catches from Davis Mills out of Stanford.
I'll take Cooks any day, man. Cooks be cooking. He be cooking for me.
He gets the job done.
But
he gets the job done.
3 points is ridiculous, Sean. 3 points is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, and
NFL, man.
I don't think it's gonna get. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get any better in Houston. I don't think it's gonna get any better in Houston.
Not this year. Not this year.
No. And so look, we have this list, okay? We have it. Washington, Philly and Seattle. These are 2 teams that were teetering between honorable mentions, and then I just said no, drop them on the list. Drop them on the list. If it was Russell Wilson, I may think twice about Seattle, but with Geno, you got to be on the list. You absolutely do. And Philly, hey, I'm sorry. Nah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening for y'all. So look, Jets, Giants, Jaguars, Detroit, Miami, Texans, Atlanta, Colts, Seattle, Philly, and Washington. There's 11 teams, ladies and gentlemen, this early this season that are on this list. Who's going to be the number 1 draft pick? Which team is going to get that number 1 draft pick?
Well, you always, you know what I think? Wait. I was going to say, you always got the Jets. But I'm thinking Detroit may be the number 1 pick this year.
Yeah. Because I'm looking on that schedule and I don't see a victory in their sights.
No better. It ain't getting no better.
Yeah.
They had their opportunities already to win a game, and that's gone.
It's not getting any better. Wait, David. Washington football team, New York Giants, Philly. I love it. You know what?
I love it too, David. I love it. Oh, I love it. Ooh.
Brandon said Detroit is going to get that number 1. Yeah, hey. I would believe it.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking Detroit, even with all the other bad teams, Jaguars included. Yeah, Detroit is looking like a pretty thin road for Detroit.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything positive in their future, and I'm no longer betting on them. Let me tell you that one. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are so appreciative of you guys joining us. Janae, it has been killing it in the comments. I'm telling you, Nate throwing some shade. Cowboys got an easy schedule. Nate. No.
Hey, you get an easy schedule when you suck so bad the year before. That's what happens.
Hey,
they look at when you suck, they give you an easy schedule. We ain't mad.
So Washington, let's hold out this year. Let's get a quarterback. Let's play for next year. Let's go. Yo, we have to move on to
we gotta get to that
favorite
next part
segment.
of the show.
Let's go.
That make me crazy.
Oh yeah.
Does that make me crazy? One of me and Sean's favorite parts of the show, where we may have some ideas that you may feel is crazy. But man, to us, it's beautiful music. So I'll go ahead and go first, Sean.
Oh yeah.
My beautiful music of Does That Make Me Crazy? There is a team that, is on fire right now. They're on fire, and I feel like they could possibly get to the Super Bowl. Possibly get to the Super Bowl. There's a team. But I'm just gonna go out on the limb and say that I feel like, does that make me crazy? That I feel like don't stop. It's coming. Does that make me crazy? That I feel like the Cardinals will lose against the Texans this week. That make me crazy. I said it.
Definitely thought you were going somewhere else, and this is crazier than that.
See, I told you. The 6-0 Cardinals will lose their first game to the 1-5 Texans.
Wow. What? Wow. Yeah. Huh? Wait, hold on. That's crazy. Exactly. Oh, wait, David, what are we talking about? The Dallas Cowboys? No. I don't want to hear that.
I'm sorry. I just, since the Cowboys aren't playing, my only hope of this weekend is that 6-0 team comes down to our level. Comes down to our level and gets that one loss. And I got to start banking on any of these teams. So the Cardinals and the Texans. The Texans will get that W. What you think, Sean?
Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about a team a minute ago that is in that Mission Impossible list. It's a hard time to get to the playoffs. They're in a division that's kind of iffy. But there might be a gleam. There might be a little shot for them to get there. Ladies and gentlemen, this team traded for a quarterback at the beginning of the year who immediately hurt his foot. It was injured again. He was down for a while. Somehow he got back in the mix. He got a running game. He just got his wide receiver back. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear me. Does that make me crazy? The Indianapolis Colts will make a run and make the wild card playoffs.
That make me crazy.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go, Colts.
The Colts are going to make the playoffs.
I believe.
Wow, Sean. All right, well, I'm going to take a page out of your playbook this week. And my second, does that make me crazy? I'm just going out on the limb today, y'all. I'm just going to go above and beyond.
Come on now.
There's a team that's 5-1, and that's been hot, possibly contending for the number 2 spot in the whole league and the NFC. There's a team called the Rams. And the Rams just so happen to play a team who has not won a game all season. There's only one team left, ladies and gentlemen. One team left who has not won one game. And that's the Detroit Lions. I'm telling you right here.
No.
The Detroit Lions will pull the biggest upset and win against the Rams. You heard it here first.
That
make me crazy.
Wow.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
The Lions?
I said it.
Can't. The Lions, I feel for you that
I said it. I'm going for the crazy, Sean. I'm going for the
Wait a minute. You said the Texans over the Cardinals and then the Lions over the Wow, Janae.
It's upset weekend.
Wow.
And you heard it here first.
You know what? I'm going to follow you with that. It is upset weekend. Absolutely upset weekend, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, if you know me, there's a man that everybody refers to as the GOAT. He does things like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
Wins Super Bowls and throws trophies to the other boat. But ladies and gentlemen, a year ago, he forgot when fourth down was. And you know who he was playing in that game, ladies and gentlemen? He was playing the Chicago Bears, who just came off an embarrassing loss against their arch rival, the Packers. And they're hungry. They are hungry. Ladies and gentlemen, does that make me crazy? The Chicago Bears will stop the Tampa Bay run and get the W this weekend. Let's go. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Let's go, Bears.
Upset weekend, baby. Upset weekend.
Let's go, Bears.
Hey,
go, Bears.
Hey, that means the Rams is going down. The Bucks are going down. And the Cardinals are going down. The top 3 NFC teams are all going down this weekend. I can't wait because my team is sitting down, relaxing in the bed.
Oh, my goodness. That's the other one that's going down. Dallas, get out of here. Get out of here.
We're on a bye week.
Yes. Something's going to happen. I don't care. They're going to get fired on their bike. Let's go. Yo, we got to move on. And this is the last segment of the show, but nonetheless important. It is one of our favorite segments, and actually the oldest segment we've had on the show, the Down and Dirty, ladies and gentlemen.
Dirty, man. I can't wait. The Down and Dirty is when me and Sean can just say just give you a piece of our brain of what we're thinking about the times, what we're thinking about going on with the league, whatever we want to put in our mind to tell you guys. That is what our Down and Dirty is. And Sean, I'll go ahead and go first.
Yeah.
Down and dirty for me this week, as you know, that the Raiders had all this controversy on the off week, and they came out, they pulled out the victory. So I feel like we can take something from that victory and say that no matter what life brings you and how it brings you down sometimes, that you can always get back and be okay, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like for the Down and Dirty that we need to talk about this week is that the times are changing.
Yeah.
It's not the old way anymore. No matter how much we want to keep it the old way because we were comfortable with the old way, doesn't mean that you can't get on this boat and ride it into the new way. The new way. As you did not know, the NFL now has the most rated views that it's ever had. Like, it's making history now. After last year where you had all this up and down with the protests and all this stuff with George Floyd and all this controversy on the field about different things and people saying, I'm not going to watch anymore, and they had the lowest ratings. And then they kept with this positivity and everybody, and football is everybody. Football is you, football is me, football is everybody. It doesn't have to look like what it used to look like. It looks like something completely different. Do you know that 40% of people who watch the game are women, Sean?
Yep.
Women make up 47% of people who watch this game and love this game. The times are not how it used to be. It is a brand new day where women love the game too. Women love the game as much as men do.
Absolutely.
Now we can't play the game, and that's okay because men are supposed to play this game, and that's okay. The men, you guys tackle each other and all that stuff. It's a whole different ball game for women.
Yeah.
But there are women football leagues.
Yep.
Man, there are leagues that were created where women can play women. This world that we live in now. It's not like the past. Everybody needs to be jumping on board
Amen.
or whatever and taking it into the future. This game is so important and special, but I've never loved football more than I love it right now. I love this game. I love that it's so diverse. I love that we had the first openly gay man come out and say, I'm gay and I play football. I'm on the National Football League. We can stop this misinformation that there's only one gay guy in the whole league. There's probably a bunch, but because of the culture, nobody's gonna come out and ever say it. And we may have people progressively come out and do it, but just realize the game is not like it used to be, and it's never gonna be that way anymore. So if you continue to hold on to the old ways, man, you're just bringing this game of football down.
Yes.
So my down and dirty is let's take this game and let's continue to make it better, continue to be better. We got coaches that have high names going to be coaches for HBCUs, bringing knowledge to the game where historically black colleges, they didn't do that before. Any black student or black player wanted to go play for the top 10. Now you got Deion Sanders and all these other coaches coaching because they want to bring more attention to all schools. The game is different. It's not the same game. So if you really love the game of football, hop on the boat and let's ride it into the new wave together. Because I'm telling you, it's not what it used to be. It's not what it is 10 years ago. It's just different now, and it'll be different 10 years from now. But we need to embrace the change. Don't be like those people in the past that just hold on and they can't get over it. We got to embrace the change because trust me, in 10 years from now, the game will be different rules, different everything. But we need to go with it because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing with change.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah, buddy. Yo, hey, look, you're a prime example of it. Going out here, talking this game, being an analyst, being somebody that's, broadcasting this stuff.
Yes.
Delilah. Shout out to Delilah. Yes. She does that. You know what I mean? My homie Jai, she does that. Getting more women involved because you know the sport. You know this game just as well as I do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, absolutely love that. Definitely, man. Oh, totally. Nate says totally agree. Love that. Baby. Love that. My down and dirty this week is awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to be aware. I know a lot of times we go through life and we live, our day-to-day, and that's a lot. You got to work, you got family, you got to, groceries, taxes, bills, whatever, what have you. And I know a lot of times we can get so bogged down and focused on all the stuff we're doing that sometimes it's difficult to see even what's going on right around us.
Yes.
I had an interesting situation today. I was at work and I took the guy that I watch. Ladies and gentlemen, I work with adults with mental disabilities, and I took the gentleman I work with to the mall, or not to the mall, but to the library. And we're using the computers and stuff. And I've done that, every couple days during the week. And there's always a gentleman that's sitting at the end of the aisle of the computers that we're sitting at. And the other day I was sitting there and I'm, we're doing all our stuff. And I kind of thought I heard like something like, something like maybe him, like he got like a squeak or something came out, and I kind of twitched over and it looked like he was crying. But I didn't know, and I kind of paid attention back. I didn't know, and I left it alone and, left and came back. Well, I came back there today, and we were sitting doing the exact same thing we were doing before, and he was crying. He was crying again, and his sadness, I've never felt this, Janae, but his sadness just emanated. Like, it was an energy, so much so that, like, I got choked up, and I just started praying. I just said, God, just just be with him. I don't know what's going on here. You know, he was looking at something and he was just in his moment. And I didn't want to, you know, people want their space. I didn't want to go over there. I wanted to give him a hug and be like, yo, it's going to be all right. But I just stayed over and I just started praying like, God, please take care of him, help him out. And it gave me a peace and a tranquility. But at the same time, I'm still at work. I ended up having to leave. We don't know what's going on, what happens. Guys, we have to start getting to the point where we check up on each other.
Yeah.
You know, we are looking out for each other. We are making sure that each other is great. One of the reasons, you know, Kat gives me a hard time. You got so many shows, Sean. I just you got this show and that show, blah, blah, blah. And you guys said, you understand something. When I'm on these shows, what I'm doing is not doing this to talk football per se. You know, I mean, that's the benefit. That's the icing on the cake. What I'm doing is I'm using my voice and my platform to give other people a voice that they might not have. Yeah. I'm giving other people the ability to take a minute out of their day, whatever's going on, and hey, boom, I can talk football. I can relax. I can do something that I really enjoy doing. But what I get as a benefit, just like with us, I get to sit here, hang out with my best buddy. I get to sit here and rap with a whole group of friends that I know every week will be there, and we will go back and forth. Janae, you see the group chat on Sundays. You know, awesome. We're going crazy. Awesome. You know, and I got to shout out. Yeah, I got to shout out David Wright, man. He's one of those people. Right? They said it. Fellowship. He's one of those people that has really been building the Facebook group that's at 373 members. Yes. We're getting up there, you know, and he's been building that and all the fantasy leagues and things of that nature. So look, we have to be able to check up on each other, because we might look on the outside like, oh, he's like me. I got it together. He's doing this show. He's doing that show, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we're all going through some stuff, okay? And we got to make sure, hey, iron sharpens iron, but we also got to make sure we lift each other up. Yep. You know what I mean? Because we need it. We need it. That group chat is one of the things that does it. That the show does this for a lot of people. I know it does it for me. You know, we just, hey, guys, just be aware. Be aware of what's going on around you, man, because you never know when somebody could just use that, hey, I was thinking about you. Hey, I hope everything is well. You know, that type of stuff.
I love that. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That was a great down and dirty.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great down and dirty, man. That's right. Be aware. Just be aware.
Yeah.
It's therapy. It gives us a chance to unplug, come together, forget about the outside world and just
absolutely.
Oh, yes, because absolutely life can be stressful. We're all adults now. I mean, shoot, in a blink of an eye, we're all just are adults and have adult problems.
Right.
Man, it just feels it's so good to have an outlet like Let's Talk Football to be able to come and just share, just be together in one community. Man, it's awesome, right. man.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. David has told me multiple times that him and some of the guys in the chat that he didn't know before, you know, now they're buddies and they're talking.
Yes.
Just this past weekend, I think Bobby Wills, John Linney, and some of those guys got together and they went out and watched the late game.
Yes.
That's what we wanted. That's what this is here for. This is here to bring us together and to make, like, we're trying to strive together, man. Hey, Let's Talk Football. Let's Talk Family is big. And we welcome all of you. We welcome all of you. But you will have to fill out a waiver if you're a Cowboys fan, because I can't have you in the crew. We got too many of those.
Here we go. You always got to end it on a sour note. Hey, we got to keep it on a high note because my team is just that high up. Man, we hope that you enjoyed episode 7. Man, we are just so glad that you guys have been here with us and that we're taking this journey together. Next week, we will be here on Monday, same time, same place.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. Please hit the share button, the like button before you guys get off.
Yo, real quick. I did want to know, before I came on here, I saw on the news, Colin Powell passed away.
Yes.
He was battling cancer and everything, and we have to shout him out, man. He definitely was just an amazing person, amazing just everything that he was able to do, especially him being African American. He was able to move up the ranks in the military and everything.
The first one to be in that position. So
right. So we just want to pray for his family, pray for all of us, because we're all mourning, and it's beyond politics or anything like that. It's about the human being. He was a great man. He was absolutely a great man. So I definitely want to take a minute and say that.
Absolutely, man. We are definitely keeping that family in prayer, man. Hey, tune in with us next week, man. Please tune in with us next week. We cannot wait to see you guys. This game is continuing to happen. Hey, we already told y'all some upsets. I hope you guys are listening and checking us out next week, because I'm telling you, if any of these upsets happen, it's shocking the world. It's shocking the world.
And don't get used to us being on this list, because we're coming off this list.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, we're getting out of here.
Let's
am
go.
Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. See y'all next Monday.
Yo, I was trying to see. Hey, I was trying to see if I could play this at the end of the video. This is my little nephew playing guitar. So if it plays, it'll be really dope. So pay attention. We'll see you next week, guys.
See you next week. Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. Here. The lion. New man looking so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right.